Michael Todd versus Vitaly Laletin.
Right hand for the shot at Levan, the golden path to Levan. This is a huge match. Vitali is probably the guy who for the last I don't even know how long, everybody's saying has the most potential, and you have to agree with people really. The prophecy has been foretold that Vitali will lose 3 times to North Americans this year. What a terrible time to be a Russian fan of arm wrestling. But seriously, this is a ridiculous match. Vitaly Laletin, probably, just ridiculously dangerous and talented. And Michael Todd, really with just such a massive opportunity. 50-50 match, 51-49, go Michael Todd, go Team West. I've thought a lot about this match, and I'm convinced now Michael Todd is going to destroy Vitali. I used to think Vitali had a shot, but after looking at all the data and watching their styles, I see it clearly. Vitali's wrist is going to buckle early, and when that happens, his only option will be to press, which won't work against Michael. He's going to gas out badly in the first round, and from there, Michael will dominate completely. This will be the start of Vitali's downfall. 3 big losses this year. Michael wins big, then I'll handle him in August, and Jerry will finish him off. By the end of the year, the West will be back on top.
Gennady versus Ibrahim Sagov.
I got Gennady for the win. He's too technical. I think he's too smart, too good. Sagov is absolute unit though. If this is interim, that should mean it's 7 rounds, and that would mean favoring Gennady more probably. I really want to see the weigh-in. Gennady at 115 is going to look just ridiculous. This is a big match. Title shot, world title, 115 right hand. 115 is starting to get loaded up. Who does the winner pull afterwards? Reno, when he gets healthy. Or maybe when Hermes loses, maybe he could make 115 easy. And Dave's going to be in there too.
Matt Mask versus Nugo Chicazi.
Gotta pick our guy. Gotta pick Matt Mask. I think Matt's been hot. I think his hand's going to be too much. He's going to be too big in that class. Love Nugo. But yeah, Matt Mask is going to destroy him.
Jablonsky versus Georgie Geranov.
Left-handed. Could go either way. Style-wise, I think Geranov is at a favorable place. Stylistically, maybe that's probably the best way to beat Jablonsky, is hook or hook press. And I think that Gerenov's super strong and got all that. Jablonsky should be the favorite, but this one is an interesting match.
Todd Hutchings versus Rustam Babayev.
Rustam beat Todd last time dominantly. That was a long time ago now, but yeah, Rustam just dusted him repeatedly. Now it's different. Hutchings is just leading the way at his age. It's a tight match. This will be Hutchings' toughest challenge. I think it's tougher than pulling a Rockley, which was an awesome win.
Arthur Macarov versus Daniel Pupsuk.
I got Macarov. He's freaky. Pupsuk is really smart guy, really good arm wrestler, but Makarov's just, he's a freak. He's an absolute monster.
Paul Lynn versus David Samushia.
Paul Lynn is going to destroy him. Paul beat him last time, 3-2 in a tight match, and I think Paul's going to destroy him now. Push David Samushia back down to the 85 kilos, where he can just keep on racking up his wins. Testing yourself, buddy? Wrong guy. Paul Lynn's going to destroy him.
Even Matusenko versus Serhiy Kalinichenko.
I gotta say Matusenko is probably slight favorite, but Kalinichenko has been looking good recently. That 115 kilos class is starting to get populated. This will be one of those high-level 115 interesting matchups. But yeah, I got Matusenko, also probably the best guy, setting the hook maybe in the world.
Jocelyn Brissison versus Coutin.
I got Jocelyn, but honestly, I don't got nothing to do with Canada on this one. I think Jocelyn's looking real good.
Georgie Tsvetkov versus David Dadakian.
I got David Dadakian. Georgie's right is not his left. If it was right hand, I'd pick Georgie. But left hand, I'm going to go with David.
Petro Marharin versus Lachlan Adair.
I got Lachlan. I think it's a great match. It'll be a big win for Lachlan, but I think that Australia's too much power. Too strong.
Zurabta Brigitzi versus Georgie Toutyv.
Georgie Toutyv is going to destroy him. Too tall, too sharp. That's at the light heavyweight. So that means that Toutyv is bulking up because he was pulling 95 kilos, and I think this is a 105 kilos match.